welcome Jay Moore. Hey, Jay.
Jay Moore. Hey, Jay.
Yes, sir.
You're still kind of at that, like, when people see you on the street, you're still at the, oh, you're that guy.
No, I'm
level.
the, are you that guy?
But, I mean, people know your face immediately and then probably have a tough time putting a name on it, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of like a porn star where they know my face but they don't really want to admit if they know it or not.
Has anyone made the stupid mistake of coming up and thinking you're Matthew McConaughey or something?
Yeah, I've gotten that. I've gotten Michael Rappaport. I was at the Lincoln. I'm in Richmond, Virginia, filming a movie now, and I went up to D.C. and I'm at the Lincoln Memorial, and this kid comes up to me and goes, "Are you that guy that played Jay Leno?" That's the weirdest one I ever got in my life.
The guy who played Jay Leno.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was on crystal meth or something, or he'd been drinking out of the reflecting pool.
Yeah, that's pretty off the wall.
But I get it. You know what I get is when I go to like ball games, I get the drunken guy that goes, "Are you him?"
Well, at a sporting event.
Psychosis that goes into that question.
And my favorite is they don't know who you are, but they still ask for your autograph.
Right.
Like,
I usually sign, like, if it's at a game, I'll sign, like, my name and number, and then I'll write, like, number 37 or something, and then they look me up for, like, the next 2 innings.
Well, at a sporting event, they think you're the jerk sports agent from Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, well, the players know me, and that's much more important to me than the people that go to the game.
Your Knicks?
I like it a lot better when Nomar Garcia-Parra says, "Hey, let's be friends."
Yeah, not bad.
Then, I'm in Richmond now, so I'm going to hit some Richmond Braves games when they come around. I guess the 14th they open.
Your Knicks are in our town tonight.
Oh, I hate the Knicks so much. They're my favorite team, and I hate them.
Why?
They're having issues this year, huh?
Because as long as Patrick Ewing is the center, they will never win.
Now, since becoming Jay Moore, does that give you a better in on Knicks ticks?
No, Knicks tickets are just so ridiculously impossible to get because there's so many Wall Street guys that are show-offs that'll take people to games, and there's like it's funny during the season there's like Celebrity Row,
right?
And then during the playoffs it's all suits.
It's all suits.
All the CEOs go no more, I'm going.
Ever sat on the floor?
I've never sat on the floor. For the Nets you can sit on the floor.
You're Jay Moore.
I mean, come on, Lorne Michaels in the Saturday Night Live days never took you to a game?
He doesn't sit on the floor. He's about 15 rows back. I'm telling you, man.
Man, if Lorne
That's
Michaels...
like a $20,000 a year ticket.
If Lorne Michaels doesn't have the stroke to get floor tickets, that gives you an idea.
It's really sick.
Jesus.
Hey, I want to ask you about... I'm looking to... we're thinking about getting a Rottweiler, and I know you have...
Best dogs in the world.
I know you have one, and I've heard mixed things. I mean, do you have only one dog, or do you have more than one?
I have one dog and a wife.
One dog and a wife?
Yeah.
Now, how big is your Rottweiler?
About 5'10". Wait, that's the wife. My Rottweiler is about 95 pounds.
90, because I have a 45-pound dog that if we get the Rottweiler puppy, I'm wondering how they're going to get along.
They'll get along great, but the 45-pound dog that you already have is the alpha dog. So whenever you feed them, you got to feed the other one first. Whenever they argue, you got to tell the Rottweiler to kind of scram and tell the other one he's okay.
But doesn't the Rottweiler instinctively want to become the alpha dog, and isn't that where the problem is?
Every dog instinctively wants to become the alpha dog. Every man alive wants to become the alpha dog.
That's true. In the dog world and the people.
You got to really be a piece of Samsonite to screw up a Rottweiler. They are steady as they come.
Well, so what do you do? Put the food dish outside and keep the rot in the house? And
no, you just feed one dog first, always. Like, your 40-pound dog is already the boss of the house.
Right.
Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Yeah, so you just always feed her first and make the Rottweiler puppy wait, and then when you put her food down, then you feed the Rottweiler and just establish a pattern that the Rottweiler's second in line.
And it's ironic because his 90-pound wife is also the boss of the house. So
you're 5'10", 90 pounds. I'm dating Callista Flockhart.
Yeah. Hey, does Shirley have a voice that you speak for her in?
You'll never hear it.
Oh,
come on, Jay.
Come on, Shirley. Come on, Jay.
It's kind of like what you just did. That was good.
Really?
Come on, Shirley.
Do some more of that.
Hey, Jay, I loved you in Picture Perfect with Jennifer Aniston, kind of a nice romantic lead. What types of roles do you prefer?
I like romantic lead roles, obviously, because, the ladies like you.
Because you get the smooch with Jennifer Aniston.
But I seem to get a lot more run off of playing an incredible jerk like in Jerry Maguire. But right now, I like the parts I can get.
Were you in school? I'm guessing when you were a kid in school, you were kind of like a troublemaker.
Yeah, I was pretty awful.
I mean, getting a lot of fights, right?
I got thrown out a lot.
You just have that kind of smart-assy look.
Well, people always ask me if I was a class clown. I say no. I was like, I couldn't even get to clown level. I was such a moron. I was just annoying.
Not
but
even
once I started doing stand-up, then I actually knew some mathematics a method to the madness. Then I graduated to clown.
Now, when
the
you
last week of my senior year.
When you did stand-up, that's where I'm guessing Lorne Michaels saw you, or where the Saturday Night Live people saw you.
Yeah, I went to a comedy club in New York. And
Catch a Rising Star?
No, I won't say it because I don't like the guy.
Oh, okay.
I'll legitimize him by putting him on Atlanta radio.
Okay. And was there anything particular in your act that you were doing at the time that
you know what
really
it was?
sold you?
I knew in my heart that I had absolutely no chance of getting the show, so I didn't take it very seriously. And I went to the gym. And then I was on stage in my gym clothes, like sweatpants and like a wrestling T-shirt from like a wrestling camp in high school.
Uh-huh.
And I had like 3 beers at the bar, and I had a little buzz going, and I just started doing impressions. And I ad-libbed most of the set, and I did Andrew McCarthy and Robert De Niro, and I did...
Andrew McCarthy?
How does that sound?
How does Andrew McCarthy
It's a complete visual. You got to
okay.
People that have seen it, they know.
Is the De Niro a visual? No, how does De Niro...
Yeah, that's pretty much a visual because of the lip and the face. And I did Walken.
Walken is great. Now, come on.
Then I was mix and matching. I did Juliette Lewis. I was doing, Tyne Daly and Al Pacino being the same person.
Tyne Daly. I don't know.
But the funny thing is I thought they were all on the back right-hand side of the room, so I kept staring over there to show them I wasn't afraid of them. And then later I learned they were on the back left-hand side of the room, so they just thought I was avoiding them.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, what's this magazine? Was it Out that put you and Scott Wolf on the cover?
Genre.
I was walking by and I was like, what is that? All of a sudden it was like, the headline
I like when
was...
straight men, or try to be real cool about the fact that they were reading a gay magazine.
No.
I just happened to be walking by the gay
absolutely.
section of
I was in
a
the
gay
section.
magazine store, and I just happened to open a gay magazine. I just happened to read 6 pages of your gay article.
No, I didn't read it, but I saw your face on it, and it said something about you and Scott Wolf out or something. And then it says not really or...
You spin it however you need to spin it, my friend. You're the one that looks in the mirror every morning.
Now, are you guys...
Come out of the closet. On the radio, come out of the closet.
This interview isn't over. More after a quick break. You can also find it and more on the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie podcast. You're inside the best of the Morning X.